My son stood up to a woman, and I couldn't be prouder of how I raised him. I was at Target with my 8-year-old son Marcus when it happened. We were in the toy aisle, him carefully counting his birthday money to see if he could afford the Lego set he'd been wanting for months. An older woman with perfectly styled hair and designer clothes was berating a young employee who couldn't have been more than 17. "You're completely useless," the woman screamed. "How hard is it to check if you have something in the back? This is why your generation will never amount to anything." The girl was crying, apologizing repeatedly, explaining their inventory system showed they were out of stock. Other customers looked uncomfortable but kept walking. Marcus tugged my sleeve. "Mom, why is she being so mean?" I whispered back that some people just weren't nice, but Marcus kept watching, his little face getting more concerned. The woman grabbed the employee's arm, shaking her. "Get me your manager now, you incompetent child." That's when my 8-year-old son walked over, planted himself between the woman and the employee, and said in his clearest voice, "Excuse me, ma'am, but you need to stop being a bully." The entire aisle went silent. The woman looked down at him, shocked. "Little boy, this doesn't concern you. Go back to your mother." Marcus stood his ground. "My mom taught me that when someone's being hurt, it concerns everyone. You're hurting her feelings. That's not okay." I started moving toward them, but Marcus held up his hand to me, a gesture that said, "I've got this." He turned to the crying employee. "Are you okay? Do you need help?" The girl nodded, tears streaming. Marcus pulled a tissue from his pocket. I always made sure he carried them for his allergies, and handed it to her. The woman scoffed. "This is ridiculous. A child lecturing me?" Marcus responded, "Kids know right from wrong too. My teacher says age doesn't make you wise. Choices do. You're making bad choices." Several other customers had stopped to watch now. One started recording. The woman pointed at me. "Control your child." I walked over calmly. "He seems controlled to me. He's defending someone who can't defend themselves without losing their job. I'm actually quite proud." Marcus continued, "Ma'am, if you're upset about something, you should use your words nicely. That's what we learned in kindergarten. Maybe you forgot?" Someone in the gathering crowd actually laughed. The woman's face turned red. "How dare you raise such a disrespectful child?" She spat at me. Marcus immediately said, "I'm not being disrespectful. I'm being protective. There's a difference. Disrespect is grabbing someone and yelling at them for something they can't control." The store manager finally arrived. The woman immediately started complaining about the employee and this rude child, but several customers spoke up, explaining what they'd witnessed. One showed the manager the video they'd taken. The manager reviewed it, then said to the woman, "Ma'am, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. We don't tolerate assault on our employees." "Assault? I barely touched her." The manager stood firm. "You grabbed her. That's assault. If you don't leave voluntarily, I'll call security." The woman grabbed her purse, glared at all of us. As she stormed past Marcus, she hissed, "Your parents should be ashamed." Marcus replied cheerfully, "My parents taught me to stand up for others. They're probably super proud right now." He looked at me. "Right, Mom?" I nodded, trying not to cry. After the woman left, the young employee knelt down to Marcus's level. "Thank you so much. No one's ever stood up for me like that." Marcus shrugged. "It's what anyone should do, but grown-ups sometimes forget they can help." The manager gave Marcus a $50 Target gift card for exemplifying the values we wish all our customers had. Marcus tried to give it to the employee, saying she deserved it more for dealing with mean people all day. They compromised and split it. The video went viral. 8-year-old boy school's Karen on basic human decency got millions of views. News stations called wanting interviews, but Marcus wasn't interested. "I didn't do it to be famous," he said. "I did it because it was right." What made me proudest was what happened next. Marcus used his half of the gift card to buy coloring books and crayons, which he donated to the children's hospital. "Some kids need them more than I need Legos," he explained. The woman was identified online as a wealthy real estate agent. Her business tanked after the video spread. She posted an apology saying she was having a bad day. Marcus saw it and said, "Everyone has bad days, but that doesn't mean you get to make other people's days bad too." His school invited him to speak at an assembly about standing up to bullies. He was nervous, but did it anyway. His message was simple. Being brave doesn't mean you're not scared. It means you do the right thing even when you are scared. That's my son, 8 years old and already the kind of person I aspire to be.